Akashic Records is a cosmic Google. You are not willing to shift your energies. You're not willing to transform your energies. That's why you are saying this. It's very important to transform yourself, surrender yourself. Then the shift will come. Akashic Records. You've probably heard this term here and there a lot. Some people call it soul library, some people call it universe dictionary, and some people recently are just calling a new spiritual trend. But what are Akashic Records really? Are they something real? Can anyone access them? Can you look into your future through Akashic Records? Or is it something that simply helps you understand your subconscious and your soul's journey? Hi everyone, I'm Keya Aggarwal, and today I bring forward a very special person who has not only helped me, multiple other people over decades into self healing, self discovery, and spiritual awakening. Today, I want you all to welcome my spiritual coach, my spiritual teacher, Miss Aarti Gogia, who is an Akashic Record Reader and a spiritual mentor. Her teachings not only include deeper understanding of what Akashic Records are, but also reach, chakra healing, angel communication, law of attraction, law of manifestation, understanding your past lives, individual past lives, and a lot more. You name it, and she knows it. Through intuitive development, shadow work, and expanded consciousness, she empowers people to understand and break their recurring patterns, trust the divine timing, and create a life that is rooted in their purpose. And without further ado, I welcome Miss Aarti Gogia. So, ma'am, I have known you for 2 years in my life now, and I've had mentors here and there, but I think I have a very personal, but I also a very spiritual connect with you. And I know that the lot of friends that I've made through you, through this community, I really want people to know who you really are, who Aarti ma'am is. See, for me, I'm a spiritual guide. Before that, I was a mother. Before that, I was a wife. But yes, now I am helping people through Akashic journey of mine, teaching my students, helping them. And also, I feel now that because of the blessings of higher self, I am here to help people. So I do believe I have to work for my society, for my people, so that they will get the correct path of their lives. They will get the correct source from where they will get the guidance. So that's me. But man, Akashic is something that I've heard 2, 3 years ago in my life, or I randomly came across a book which made me understand what Akashic is. But I don't think that many people out in the world know what Akashic records are. So if you want to simplify it for someone, for anyone who doesn't even know what Akashic is, so what would you say? What Akashic records are? Akashic records are soul records. The day you have taken the birth on this earth, till now, everything is recorded. Okay. So who are recording this? Archangel Metatron, who is in ourself. Each and every person has Archangel Metatron. Who is Archangel Metatron? Who is our record keeper. So Archangel Metatron always guide us. They give us the enlightenment, they give us the path, and now they are within us. So Akashic records, he's recording each and every words of us, our actions, and in fact, he is the one who is holding us, our karmas. So Akashic records is all about our karmas, our good actions, our bad deed, our good deeds, what we are doing, everyday daily routine, what actions, what words we are saying. In fact, he also understand, he also give us what we are thinking. Each and every thought of ours is recorded in Akash. So when you are taking, you are thinking, he is there with you. He's listening to you. So Akashic records means each and every action of yours, each and every thought of yours is recorded. So that is what Akashic is. That is what Akashic records. But I want to understand, are Akashic records similar to what astrology is, or is it something different? It's very different concept. It's not astrology. It's not, you can say, numerology or any other concept. It's totally different. It's recorded program of yours. If you can say it's a cosmic Google. It's like when you Google something, you get the information. So Akashic Records is a cosmic Google of your soul journey, of my soul journey. Why I have taken this birth, what's the reason behind it, how I can overcome the situation I am in, how I can heal myself, how I can overlook the situations which I am, suffering, how I can come out of each and every action of mine, which is creating problem in this life. So it's a cosmic Google. As well, we can also ask about our past, present, future. There's so many things we need to know about our future also. So everything is in a blueprint. You have come up with your blueprints. So Akashic records tell you about the past, present, and future of us. So when I feel that this modality is very powerful, it's talking about my past, it's talking about my future, it's talking about my present, it's talking about my actions. I'm understanding that it's even talking about the consequences of my actions. So how come this modality? If I talk about me, I just recently got to know about it in the last 2, 3 years, and when I talk about it in society, not many people know what Akashic Records is. So how it's not in the market or people are not talking about it. Why is the awareness not same? I do believe that more of us are believing in, going to astrologers, going to numerology, or other modalities they are taking. But Akashic is like right now, what I am feeling, Akashic is now, it's now people are getting it. What actually Akashic, they're finding Akashic record readers. They want to know about the karmas. Now people are getting aware of it slowly, but it's not right now. You can say it's from last few years Akashic records are happening. This is, you can say, when our gurus, our ancestors also used to do Akashic records. Now, for example, if you say, okay, like our ancestors used to go to some guru, they used to see from higher energies. They used to get the guidance from higher, and then they asked them to do so and so, perform so and so mantras, havan. So what's that? That is Akashic records. When you are getting insight from your guru, how the guru is saying that this should be done, then you will see the changes in your life. Like when we are, what you say, kings, they used to go to guru before any war. How they will say, go ahead, do this, do that, do some remedies, take this guidance, do some mantra chanting, do some havan, then go to the go for a war or go for whatever they want to do. So, Akashic records are always there. First, it was with our gurus, then slowly they gave us, enlightenment for that. Then it's moving forward and forward. And now we, as a channel, we are working. That's so beautiful. But it just strikes my mind. There was this one book that I was reading, and it was back in the time of Sri Krishna and Mata Rukmini. And in that time, they didn't use the term Akashic Record Reader. They used to call them Shihirs. The Shihir was the person who had the ability to tap into other people's past life, and that is what we are doing today. It's just that the terms are changing as per the society, but the rules are still the same. Still, we are on the channels. We are also from our past energies, and I can say we are also as a Akashic Record reader and other people who are working in their own spiritual journey. We all have our own past with our own masters. So we can say we are fragments of them. We can say we are the channel of them, and that's why we are able to read Akashic records. So we all are channelized basically from our previous lives. So, ma'am, do you say that it takes some level of inner work or self acceptance to come across the path that as a person, I'm ready to take responsibility of my past lives and then a reader or an Akashic Record Reader shows up in our lives, does it take some sort of inner work to be ready to access my Akashic records? See, for that, I can say if you will say the inner world of yours is always ready to access the records. Reason behind it, everyone should learn what actually they are here for, right? If you will say that you are not ready, you are not prepared, that means you are doing something wrong with it. Everyone should be prepared first to know what the karmas are, how we can come out of those pains. So, assessing Akashic is very important for each and every soul. That's what I believe. Because once you know about your karmas, once you know about your previous action of your life, you will able to heal your current. So if I say that I'm not ready, I don't take responsibility of the actions of my life where I am in my life right now. So I'm basically denying my present
Yes,
life.
yes, you are not willing to shift your energies. You're not willing to transform your energies. That's why you are saying this. It's very important to transform yourself, surrender yourself. Then the shift will come. Akashic records actually give you that lead to shift yourself, to learn about it. Then only. And I am very sure who comes, there's so many clients who comes, ma'am, it will change our life. I always say, believe in yourself. Believe what you are doing. And then they came back and they always used to say, thank you for this. You- I remember one of my client who came and she said, you just said, ma'am, surrender yourself, change the energies of yours, you will see the shift. She got the job, she was jobless, she was very happy in that job. And she said, I remembered only those words of yours. Surrender yourself. I surrender myself. I never say no to that. Anything. And then the shift. So it's very important. Once you transform and once you change yourself, shift will come.
So believe in my highest potential. Yes. And when I'm ready to do it, the
You
right
will see the
paths
change.
to understand it, and to see the change. But a lot of people feel that Akashic records are linked to a religion. Okay, Archangel Metatron, like you mentioned, people understand that, okay, is it coming from Christianity? Or it's not, it does not belong to the Hindu culture or religion. So does Akashic record has
No,
anything to do with
it,
religion?
no. Akashic is, there is no barrier in it. And Archangel Metatron is Chitragupta. So Chitragupta is actually carrying our records. So there is no barrier, there is no religion in this. Everyone has their own karma. In one life you are Muslim, in one life you are Hindu, in one life you are Persian. So we have different, you know, birth at different places from different parents. So it's not like that. So religion is not a barrier. Akashic means your soul in a journey of life, the karma of yours, the day you taken a birth, like what actually soul is. Yeah, the soul is traveling. You are coming to one body, then you are coming to another body, but your soul is traveling. So if you will count it in a religion way, it's not worth it.
Hmm. And what I'm understanding is that every religion has its own terminology of Akashic records.
Yes.
Either it's Acharya Metatron or it's
True.
Chitragupta or something else in some other language.
Yes.
But at the end of it, what matters is to surrender to it.
So to surrender, to know about what you are.
I'm ready to know who am I.
Yes, who you are, how you can heal yourself. I do believe. See, I'm using the word healing. Why? Because Akashic actually heals you. You feel lighter after doing Akashic sometimes because you learned about the things which you are unaware of.
So awareness is the path to healing.
Yes. First, it's very important. We go to the root cause. Now, if you have taken sessions from me, and what we used to see, we see what are actually Akashic, what are the root causes, how we can overcome the situations. While learning those root causes, we understand what we are here for. What is our next soul journey? Because we have planned. While looking into our previous life, when we used to take birth, we used to always see our karmas. with our counselors. We have counselors, right? So we used to ask them. They sit with us. We have a soul plan. Then we take a birth. So it's like a soul journey. Okay, you did this thing. I have soul contact with you. I have soul contact with many other people. So what are my soul contacts? So this is the way we plan our soul journey. Then we take a birth, rebirth. And that's how it changes our life. But if we are not willing to learn it, then we have to take birth, rebirth again and again and again.
So my today's actions determine my life, not only how I live in this lifetime, but my coming lifetimes. And that is my karma focus.
So that's why we are always ready to learn the lessons. Our higher self really want us to learn the lessons.
So, ma'am, but what is the difference between Akashic records and past life regression or future life regression?
See, in Akashic Records, you can say Akashic Records is a soul book. PLR is the part of. It's a part of. It's a one chapter of it. Okay. Akashic Records is actually connected to the whole path of lives, which you have, in other realms also. We have our parallel lives. There's so many things. So Akashic Records connected to each and every event of yours. That's the main difference.
So it means that even if I've done PLR 5 sessions, 8 sessions, I still go for an Akashic record and still I read something, but certain things are unhealed. So if I come for Akashic record reading, I can still find certain patterns
Yes,
that I'm not
definitely.
doing.
Yes, definitely. Yes. Because in PLR, you will go to one root cause, two root causes. But in Akashic, you can go to the multiple root causes at one time. How many lives, where you were, how you can, like, where you were, who were your parents. So there are so many things, so many soul contracts you can come to know from Akashic journey.
I have a very interesting question here, ma'am. So I'm sure you have looked into so many past lives, so many lives through Akashic for multiple people. Who are the souls in our present lives that we as individuals carry the heaviest karmas, strongest karmas?
Okay, this is something, a question which I can say, your parents, your in-laws, especially your husband, your wife, your kids. These are the main soul contacts. Especially, I can say for women, one of my guru who told me that main karma which we bring as a woman is with our in-laws. At that time, I was like, okay, I was listening to her. But when I did Akashic, I really felt this is the main energies, soul contact. It's not only in-laws, our parents, brothers, sisters, siblings, kids. These all are major soul contacts because they are your first relation. You are bound with them. You can leave your neighbor, you can leave your friends, but you can't leave them. You have to be with them till your end. You know. So that's are the main soul contact, and that these people are here to teach you some lesson. It's not you are here only. Obviously, if there is nobody, who will teach you the lesson? So we make soul contacts with, our parents, husband, kids, wives, because we really want to learn the lessons. We are here to learn the lessons. But what we are tend to, we forget. When we take rebirth, we forget why we are here. Because the reason we are here. We are in, we flow with our own, uh, like friends and all. We enjoy the life, but we forget. So it's very important to have your Akashic uh, readings because Akashic readings help you to come across why you are here. What's the lesson you are here to learn? Who will teach you? Now, who are the teachers? You are my teacher. My husband is my teacher. My kids are my teacher. My parents, my in laws are.
One thing that I've noticed, man, that you're mentioning. You're telling us that understand through pain, and most of us are running away from
For the
pain.
pain. Yeah.
My parents are causing me pain, my partner is causing my pain, my children are causing me
Now
pain.
the question is why they're causing the pain? What was the reason behind it? What I did in my previous life with them. We are paying back here. If we are getting love with someone, we are getting it back. If we are, if someone is, giving us the pain, we did something wrong. So this is very simple thing. Learn why you are. Once you learn, once you get your answers, your root cause, what's it that mean?
I want to ask you, ma'am, one practical advice that you would give every person, no matter what their records say, what their past life karma is, how difficult or how much in pain they are right now. What is that one practice that they can do that makes them take responsibility of the pain that they are going through and find their way to self? What is that one thing?
Learn your colors. Learn about what you are in and try to shift yourself. That is very important. I really do believe. Once you shift, then you don't need anybody. Anybody. Only you and your higher self will be there. Because your higher self, they understand now you are ready for the shift. Once you are ready for the shift, you will start getting the path, open path. If you're not taking any guidance, if you're not doing any meditation, if you're not doing anything, only you surrender yourself, your path will get open. Because your higher self needs. So it's very important to understand your karma first, surrender yourself, ask your higher self for the help, you will see it. That's the only thing one person has to do. Surrender. And bow your head in front of your higher self.
Is our higher self God?
Not really. It's higher self is obviously God goddesses. Higher self is, you can say, your masters, your spiritual guides, everyone who is there to give you the path of enlightenment. Your guardian angels, everyone has a guardian angels. So your guardian angels are also supporting you. Your higher self is supporting you. Your spiritual team is supporting you. Whomever you believe, whomever you worship is your higher self.
We complicated so much.
Yeah, it's very simple.
But now there are so many people who are stuck in denial, who will say all this is delusion, who would continue to repeat the cycle of pain, curse the ones around them, curse themselves, talk about it's always going to be painful. And my 2 years of with you have taught me that whatever you're speaking, you are creating.
Yes.
Isn't that being recorded in our Akashic records?
Everything is recorded. If they are coming with same thing, that means they are not willing to change themselves. And they are taking rebirth. As per what I have seen in Akashic Records, our higher self always give us a lesson. When we die, we went to obviously to our higher self only, to our God goddesses, to our masters. They give us the path, how you have to move. They also heal us. You know, they also heal us. Now, if you are healing yourself, you are you are keeping people, but they are not willing to shift themselves. Then again, they will take a reboot. Why? Because first thing is that they are not learning the lesson. If they are learning the lesson, the things will change. But what happened? We died. We came back with so many lessons which our God goddesses, our higher self told us you have to do this after taking a birth. Again, we are in the same place. We don't want to change ourselves. Now, what will happen? You have to come. You have to come again. You have to come. Till you learn your lesson, you have to take it.
And lesson starts from taking responsibility, some awareness.
It's responsibility of yourself, responsibilities of karmas, what you have done. That is it. If you say, I can do that, I'm not that kind of person, that's okay. You're not that kind of person in this life. You're taking pain from others because you have given pain to others. So that is important to learn. So I do believe Akashic records help you to learn, help you to give the right path, enlightenment, giving you the cause. That root cause is very important to learn. Once you learn, you will see that. Yeah, special shift. I do believe. Akashic records, if you want to go with Akashic records, you want to take your readings, then you have to ready for the, listening to your root causes. Why this, what we had done in our previous lives. It's very important to see and believe what you have done. Because, see, it's like some people, I'll say, if you are coming for me with, like, for taking Akashic reading, now for Akashic reading, you ask, okay, what I have done in the previous lives, right? So, in your previous lives, you have done so many things. Now, if I'm telling you, Kia, you have done this, you have done this, suddenly you, in one point, you say, ma'am, I'm like this only. Till now, I'm like this. I believe in this. I'm thinking like this. That means you're resonating with your soul journey. How we resonate? We resonate this way only when I tell my clients that this is the root cause. Oh, this is the pattern right now also. So this is the way we resonated. And once you resonated, that means you are here to learn. Then you have to change.
And again, you're talking about acceptance. My
Yes.
resonance will come when I accept it. Yes, I do it.
Acceptance is very important. Learning lesson is important. That is what, for me, Akashic Records. Accept, learn, release, and move on to the next life. There's so many, karma still you have to pay back. You are piling up of files. So you have to come back. So go ahead.
So, ma'am, I have a question. Let's say I don't understand what Akashic records are. I'm very that person who tells, okay, this person is the problem, my mother is the problem, my father, my husband is the problem. And what is one practice? Is it to come to even understanding my karmas, to come to understanding surrender? It does it has something to do with forgiveness?
Obviously, you have to ask forgiveness. You have to give forgiveness. You have to ask forgiveness from yourself also. Sometimes you have created your own limited belief. I can't do that. It's not possible for me. So you are creating some issues for you, for yourself. So you have to ask forgiveness. It's a very important part of Akasha. Because what do you mean by, see, I'm telling you like surrender. Now, what do you mean by surrender? Obviously, surrender means whatever you are doing right now or someone is doing wrong with you, you're asking forgiveness, you're giving forgiveness. The surrender means forgiveness or asking and giving forgiveness. Believing what you're doing. So it's very important part. Once you start asking forgiveness, giving forgiveness, again, you will feel lighter. You will be a happy person. Your
And
future will be mild.
wow. And as you say, from what I understand from you, is our thoughts have a lot of power. Our words have a lot of power. Our thoughts can change our words. Our words can change our thoughts. So even if there is some sort of rigidity that exists in people around me or in me, I can start the change anywhere, be it my thoughts, be it my words. And forgiveness is the key.
Forgiveness is one thing. If you're talking about key, then self-love is also key.
Ma'am, please, I want everybody to understand here what self-love is. Is it skincare?
No,
Is it finding, expensive brands to spend my money on because I'm earning? What is
see,
self-love?
self-love, I can say, is not spending lots of money on your branded clothes, branded, cosmetic. It's like self-love means love yourself, love your soul, the way you are. Just look it into your eyes and say, I love. And then your skin will glow without the cosmetic. you know, everything will change. So self-love means love your soul, love yourself. If someone says, oh, you're not looking good, oh, I don't bother what I'm doing. because you start loving yourself. If you're wearing a branded clothes but you are not feeling that cold, what's the use of it? And if you're wearing a very simple, dress, but you love yourself, that will look good. So love yourself. So I always, in the morning, I used to say, looking into my eyes, I love it. That's my first thing I used to say, 3 words to myself. So self love will change, your thinking process, people around you. Those people who are not liking you, they will start liking because you will start loving yourself. That's the big change you will see in your life.
So whatever is inside is just mirrored or replicated on the outside. So it was never the parents, never the partner, never the children,
Oh,
always me.
always.
Beautiful. I hope you guys had a lot to take from today's episode. We talked about the basics of Akashic. It gets deeper. Forgiveness gets deeper. Surrender gets deeper. Akashic, our parents, our children, our partner, it gets deeper. But I want you to stay connected with us. And if you want one-on-one session with our wonderful Aarti ma'am, please read the caption and DM us for one-on-one session.